ads. Hey, Anasimo. Yeah, we're just about to get started here in a few seconds. We're streaming on Twitch and YouTube, so letting the ads and everything settle on the Twitch side before we get going. Alright, ads are done. That means we are in here. What's going on, everybody? Anissimo, I hope you're doing well. You're just alone? That's alright. There'll be more people here shortly, hopefully. Alright, so we've got Plat round 3 and 4 on the docket for this evening. We managed to make the cut in our first week back, which is pretty sweet. So we'll get some warm-ups in. We'll play the competitive rounds, cool down with a little bit of society round action. We'll see what we can do on the weekend rounds here. I mean, fortunately, it's kind of doesn't quite matter because we made the cut, but obviously want to keep working at it. Kind of prove to myself that it's not just a fluke. What we've got going on, we can keep things up. Because this was kind of the miss that we were rocking with yesterday, was the slow. And I will say, it's probably just because it's cold and it's taken me a little bit to get warmed up. Because it is 24 degrees out with a wind chill of like 7. So it is pretty chilly. Which means my hands are gonna take a little bit to get warmed up here. Where are the other people if it says 6 people? Well, that just means that not everybody's talking. I'd say on average, we have, I mean, if I pulled up my, obviously I don't have like the exact YouTube stats, but just going like historically off of the Twitch stats, like if I go to our stream from yesterday, We had 169 people that came through the stream over the course of like 3 and change hours, and only 21 people talked. So a lot of people consume streams pretty passively. You know, people are they're gonna pop in, maybe they're gonna sit and they're gonna watch. Not everybody's gonna talk. Some people are gonna hop in and be like, that's not for me. But I would say on the whole, for live streaming, people tend to lurk more than talk. Gonna be watching the NFL game. Oh man, Doctor, keep me posted, dude. Keep me posted. That should be a good one. Some people not gonna. Yeah, then Doctor's gonna stick around because he's one of them homies. There we go. That's more like it. Now too, yeah, I mean, it's also... So Anissimo, we're streaming on... So we've got 2 streams going on YouTube. This one's on the... Yeah, this stream's on the... It's the vertical stream, and so YouTube's gonna try and feed it on the Shorts feed. Which means that as people do on Shorts, yeah, people are going to scroll. Some people are going to scroll right past. Some are going to stick, maybe check it out a few seconds, scroll past. So I'm not entirely surprised that the numbers are fluctuating like crazy. I feel that's just the nature of it. You have Josh Jacobs on fantasy that said the Lions are looking really good. Don't know how well he's going to do. Yeah, it should be a good matchup. 2 very good teams. Yeah, obviously the Lions being the NFC leaders right now, but Packers are a division. It's a division rivalry game. Packers are quite good. Jordan Love's been playing a little bit better. If y'all don't respond, you're not commenting. Well, that's the thing too. Like I've noticed, like I've always tried to be very responsive whenever I'm streaming. Like if I miss a message, it's not intentional. But I have noticed that like even in like small sample size type stuff, that the responses go a long way. I've noticed with YouTube, like even just, I don't know, I've had a few times where somebody says hi and just me responding back was like enough to warrant a sub, which I'll take. If you're gonna make the job easy on me, then I'll take it. The other full screen is not streaming. You're right. You're right, it's not streaming because I'm a no nuts. You're not commenting? Not gonna be. Yeah, what's going on, guy? Hustler, welcome back. Alright, yeah, that's my bad on I started the stream and I forgot to click go on the main one. It's okay. They're only missing the warm-up swings. Guy coming out with the troll. Don't mind Guy Onissimo, he's been here for years. Thank you, Hustler. Yeah, so it's a funky thing. The Twitch one obviously starts when I click start streaming. The vertical one does as well. The main YouTube feed, I've been trying to start that out of the intro screen because, I don't know, the way I'm thinking about it is that's the one that's the most likely to get people that watch it, like that check out the stream after the stream, right, just as a VOD. And I feel like if you open a VOD to a an intro screen, you're more likely to click away than to fast forward to content. So I've been trying to like time that when I just forgot to. So thank you for the heads up. Yeah, everything looks like it's running good, which we love to see. Dude, Doctor, what's going on with that? Are we on a 3 heist streak now? Yeah, but I was thinking with the weather today that I wasn't gonna get a workout in, and then I had to go and, you know, I realized I have to go take my car to get an inspection tomorrow because I gotta get all the like new state transfer stuff taken care of. And I was like, oh crap, I gotta shovel my driveway. So, hour and a half later, got the shoulders and everything all worked out. It's so freaking cold out. My hands were like cold hurting because it was so cold. Like sub a single digit wind chill, 15-mile-an-hour winds. It is not fun out there. Even with my mittens on. Okay, I gotta be just a little bit better at the top of the swing. Anissimo, some people just like to lurk. I don't know how else to put it. Some people just, they're gonna chat when they want to, but most of the time they're just gonna sit back and watch. Everybody's got their own way of going about things. You'll never chat, guy? Alright, noted. Alright, let's play some warm up here. I know we saved 2 of these guys. I forget which one we were playing for our warm-up today, though. Where is here? You've never chatted, Doctor? This is the first time I've ever seen you. Hey, what's going on, Tyler? How much will some Penn State home playoff tickets go for? Well, I'm just thinking if the Ohio State, like I'm thinking if like the old like big whiteout games and stuff like go for a few hundred. I mean, a home playoff game, first ever. I mean, it's got to go like 500 minimum, right? I mean, I definitely can't give an exact number, but it's gotta be pretty substantial. Hope win the championship, but a home game would be best. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's super high chance realistically to win the Big Ten championship. I would love it if they did. I was trying to think of the scenarios. If Penn State loses to Oregon, I think if they don't get just like completely blown out, I think they'll still have a home game. I think if Oregon completely destroys them, then maybe there's an argument where, you know, Notre Dame and Georgia and some of these other teams leapfrog them for the home game spot. But I would think, given their ranking going in, they just have to keep it reasonably close. What's going on, Moss Ratio? No matter what Penn State has a home game, yeah, I'm thinking it's going to be pretty hard for them to play themselves out of one. You'd have to have some like weird scenario where like Georgia romps Texas, and so Texas falls to like 5, and Georgia takes that bye spot, And then, because what, you have to be 9, 10, or 11, because 12 is going to go to the 5th conference champion. I think one ACC team's in with conference championship. I think one Big 12 team in with conference championship. So, like, Penn State would have to play so poorly that they think that, like, I think Georgia wins in, Texas drops, and then you backfill, like, yeah, as a one-loss team, I don't think there's really a way. Gotta fill those 110K seats. Yeah, man, it gets crazy in there. I mean, it's like 107K seats, but then once you get all the faculty, like, not faculty, but like all of the employees and everything in there, yeah, it's like 110K or 100. Did they break 111K at the Ohio State game this year? Because that was a whiteout, and obviously it's going to be even crazier having a playoff game. I was at that game as well, Moss. Really should have gotten the job done, but for whatever reason, they just have this mental block around Ohio State where they just can't. They can't seem to do it. Yeah, like you get. I mean, I get it. You jump out with the pick six, and then they gave up the big drive, which like wasn't really surprising to me. Kind of like a typical Penn State thing to do. But yeah, the going into halftime, that getting reviewed and becoming a pick, like that was like a crap momentum swing, and then yeah, they have really immensely bad taunts and penalties. Like there were some big mental mistakes early in that game that did not help. Like they gave them. I forgot about that. They like gave them that big drive because of some penalties. And then yeah, realistically, I think they have to do better inside the 5. They have great running backs, but I don't think the O-line is like dominant enough. I'm just surprised that like they did 4 straight runs up the middle, like nothing. Like I was expecting some sort of play action kind of rollout play or something of that nature. Yeah, I don't know if you get Warren into the flat or you get Singleton. Something. Like I know they don't really have like a wide receiver fade kind of target, because unfortunately Fleming didn't really pan out, and like Trey Wallace is decent, but you just don't have the receiving cores like we've had in years past. Yeah, I'm originally from Philly Burbs. I live in Central PA now, but I just moved back from Virginia. But I'm an alum, so Penn State be my team through and through. Central PA for you too? Alright, nice. It's funny because it's like you have like Philly suburbs. It's like I'm from near Philly, I'm from near Pittsburgh, or it's like Central PA, which is anything from State College itself down to like the York Lancaster area and anything in between. I mean, I guess sometimes you're gonna have from like the Allentown, Bethlehem area, or from Harrisburg or whatever. But I feel like Central PA is just like this giant area you can cover with one term. York Lancaster? Yeah, Seb, it's almost like the United States was formed with English town names. So much like we have New York, the state, and New York City, there is York, Pennsylvania. And Lancaster is right nearby. That's where the large population of the Pennsylvania Amish live. Although I don't know what it is, but people always seem to associate like Lancaster as like the biggest Amish population, but the biggest Amish population is like in Ohio. Oh, I hit it slow. It's kickoff. Oh, sorry, I gotta be quiet now. Thursday Night Football has started. Oh, I forgot you can watch Thursday Night Football on Twitch, can't you? They still do that, right? Oh, made it. Now that I'm close to Ohio, it's time to switch to all Ohio teams. Never in my life, Skawas. Never in my life. I'm sticking with my Philly teams through and through. For better or for worse. Yeah, because we have the mix of everything, right? Eagles are having a great season. You know, Phillies have been doing worse and worse in the postseason, and then you've got whatever the heck's going on with the Sixers, and then you've got the Flyers, who are floating around 500, but not doing all that great. Haven't thought about using Twitch to watch. I was just thinking, like, I know some people are probably like, oh, I can't watch because it's, yeah, if you don't have Prime. But I know that they used to stream it on Twitch. I just don't know if they still do that. I think they do. Fairly certain. Why not? Let me check. Let me check. Twitch. Is it sports? Yeah, Prime Video, Thursday Night Football, Packers versus Lions. 61.7 thousand people watching. Now I'm sure some people would sit and watch the game on the side while they stream themselves, but I never like to do that. I know some people will like have a game on the side, or they'll have another stream up or something. I don't know how people do that. That ain't me. Oh, I underhit it. If it gets to the green, that might be okay. Yeah, it's just 6 iron, it's gonna roll. Yeah, I mean, I guess for some people they like the experience of watching it on Twitch just because of the chat and everything that comes with it. Oh, that went more to the right. Yeah. Okay. Going into lurk mode. Enjoy the game, Doctor. Enjoy your lurk. I hope the game ends the way that you'd like and Josh Jacobs scores all the points. I mean, as an Eagles guy, you know, I wouldn't mind a Detroit loss. I know they're pretty banged up on defense. It'll be interesting to see what happens going forward, because like the Bears almost got him. I think the Bears realistically probably could have. Okay, I expected too much of the foot lie. I think there's just enough going on at our feet that I don't want to putt this. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Hey, the Flyers scored 3-1. I don't know. I think the way the Flyers are playing, I should probably just turn off the goal by goal and just turn on the final score. Uh-oh. That's not the place to miss. That ain't the place to miss. There we go. That's a better swing. I have a good number of like sports notifications and stuff for my teams, just so that, because I don't get to watch all the games. Sixers, I have just the final score, and baseball, I have just the final score. Baseball, I used to have every time a run was scored, I'd get a notification. That was too much. That was too much, man. Ain't nobody got time to be checking their phone that often. Pulled it. Great distance. All right. We're putting for bogey because we put it in the drink. These downhill putts have been going way down. One notification annoys you, don't know how you cope with hundreds of them. Well, it's funny too, because like I have notifications on, so for teams that don't play a ridiculous number of games, I watch them, right? So like I try and catch all the Eagles games, I try and catch all the Penn State football games, but I still have the notifications set for those, just in the off chance that I can't watch the game. But I always end up like having to mute ESPN because like I'm watching a stream feed of it, and sometimes it's a few seconds delayed, and I hate getting the like spoiler notification, because if I'm watching the game and there's like a field goal attempt or like a touchdown happens or something, I hate getting the notification and like knowing, like I know as soon as I feel the vibration that like this is something related to the game that I'm watching. And it's like this preemptive little spoiler. So that's a little annoying. I can probably cut down on them a little bit, realistically. Like, do I really need a notification every time AC Milan scores a goal, or every time there's a goal in the Flyers game, or anything like that? File score checker, then Twitter highlight scroller of every sport. See, I just check the score. I don't check the highlights a lot of the time unless, you know, I hear something that makes me want to. But I have all my notifications on. I find that motor racing is the hardest. So like F1, I struggle because a lot of times I can't catch the race Sunday morning and I have to watch it like later Sunday. So I like basically have to stay off of Twitter and off of a browser, like get to incognito super fast, because whenever I open up Chrome, it has the little like article things at the bottom that pop up, like all the recommended articles, and they're always like something to do with the race, whether it's something that happened or an interview, like a post-race interview or something. I'm like, I can't afford to be spoiling all these things for myself. So Sundays are quite difficult for me. Ooh, that was not what I thought was gonna happen. Holy cow. Okay. Oh, I slowed it. That was not a good input. Flash core helps you a lot? Never heard of that. I mean, honestly, it sounds like some sort of... I'm not even gonna go there. But what do you... Yeah, I don't know. How does that work? From football to kabaddi? I don't even know what that is. Kabaddi? 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 Abby Cadabby? Abby Cadabby is from Sesame Street, by the way. Just in case you don't have a toddler. Just keeping y'all in the loop. We just go for this, right? That baby slow, man. I mean, tempos have just been... This first couple days, they were so crisp. So crisp. I mean, it is what it is. We're trying our best. Really good touch. Really, really good touch. All right, can we find an eagle? Oh, there we go. 104 perfect. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I have the ESPN. I have the ESPN app, and that just, I have it set up with my favorite teams and stuff, so I always can always get what I'm looking for at a glance. It's just tough when there's something that on a particular day I don't want to see because I'm gonna watch it later, you know? Now you randomly scold the Latvian volleyball league for no reason? I mean, I'm sure there's no reason. But yeah, no, that would be like the weird rabbit hole kind of thing. I mean, it's the same reason that like any of these social media platforms, whether it be Twitter or Instagram or TikTok or anything, they're always trying to feed you similar-ish content in the hopes that you'll watch it. Yeah, so you never know. Next thing you know, you're watching some weird ASMR thing that you know, you're watching car cleaning videos or something. You have heart. What's going on, Shift? How's it going? Hope all's well with you. I mean, at least they're giving us some easy birdies coming down the backstretch here. Ah, 218. This is... I think this is just like a designer's... I don't know. This is like their favorite thing to do these days, is a 4-iron. Like somewhere between, like caught between your long irons and like a hybrid or a short wood. They absolutely love it. I'm gonna try and play it short and kick it up. Oh, it didn't go left. I thought it would. Like if I go with more club than that, I don't know. There we go. There we go. Finally get one of those chips to drop. I feel like I've been flirting with it. If I go back here, I'm gonna end up with too long of a club, so you are essentially forced. It's gonna be close. Freaking knew it. I knew it was gonna be one of those glitchy sand things. Gosh darn it. Makes this crap impossible. Like, makes it actually impossible. What do you... Because you have to land it so far forward because there's no spin on the ball because it's out of the heavy rough, so it's just gonna roll. Use that big uphill to slow it down, and then you're just trying to two-putt from downtown, I guess. I feel like I've been having those uphill, or like, yeah, those uphill ones break so much at the end. Struggling to get them to go. Oh, I slowed it. That's gonna be out right into that heavy rough unless it takes a hard kick left, which I don't think we're gonna get. That's heavy. Dang. That's slow. I don't know what I'm doing. I didn't like any of my options, so I just took a crap swing at it. Which is not the way to go. Not in the slightest. Oh, that was it. I think that was it. Needed some pace on it for sure. Gonna try something. Did it a little bit fast, but if it kicks just enough right, I think we should hold fairway here. Instead of flirting with that bunker straight on, play a little stinger. 278 though. I mean, this is, let's see. This is playing somewhere closer to like 255, 240 something. So I think you just need to put a little bit on this driver. Oh, I hit it fast. Gosh darn it. Straight fastball. Full left side pull. So instead of running ourselves up onto the green, we just completely short side it. Alright, can we pull out the flop shot here? That's the real question. Oh. Well, that ate the shot a lot more. Gosh. All right. Wow. We're just doing great things out here. So you're watching a 7-year-old Singaporean play darts just cuz? I mean, I guess it's one of those things, like, if you're just, like, if you're a super sports fan... Yeah, I played like crap there. If we played like everybody else, we would have been up there in 4th or 5th. Shift, you gotta do an exact value. The bot doesn't know all. But you can see how many points you've got, and then heist them. Yeah, that was a disappointing finish. Yeah, this is the fun part when some people realize that their hours have been counted since the beginning of their time here. Some have known, some have not known. Yeah, we also put up double bogey on that round, so I guess we didn't play as poorly as we thought. We just put it in the water once. Six years, 8 months. It's so long. So long. 48.39%. Yeah, we were 50% long putts this round, so 8 months and only 721 out. Well, you can, I don't know, you can blame me. You know, I've changed stream times through different portions of my streaming career. You know, we used to be at this time slot, and then we were at, you know, the time slot like before, and now we're back. I don't stream nearly as long as I did because, I don't know, life responsibilities. Have a kid. Can't stream quite as much. Yeah, and you had different work shifts and stuff. Absolutely. Doesn't include YouTube hours. No. I've been trying to, I think it should track, but I'm not 100% certain if the YouTube stuff tracks hours quite the same. I think it should though. Like, I think if you run the same command in the YouTube chat, you should. I mean, they're separate because they're separate bot instances because I can't feed them together because different username pools. Doctor staying on the win streak. Seb getting the big payout. Oh man. Sorry, Shift. You've gotten destroyed by the bot. Is most unfortunate. That is most unfortunate. All right, so we're gonna go ahead here and take our quick little break before we dive into our Plat rounds for the evening. So if you put in you don't like it, I'm sorry, man. I don't know. I've been trying to tell you all this time, I don't actually have the bot rigged against you. I mean, I can try and change that if you really like. But yeah, so we're gonna take a quick like 3-minute break here, run ads so that nobody gets pre-rolls as we go through this round here. Appreciate y'all being here, really do, means a lot. If you have not already followed the Twitch and sub to the YouTube, that would go a long way for me. We're trying to get to 1,000 subs on YouTube. We are closing in on 800 at the moment, so each and every sub goes a long way. All right, I'm gonna roll the ads, and we will be right back.
It's raining.
Ads. All right, we are back. I went and took some ibuprofen. I'm starting to get a headache. I don't know if I'm getting sick. I don't know if I'm just dehydrated and exerting a lot of effort out there shoveling snow, but we're taking precautionary measures. We're gonna push through. Very high winds, firm, and default greens here for round 3. Default greens are going to be those 170s, so it's going to be tough. This is going to be very difficult. See if we can't find some tempos. get some scores going. Cause yeah, that's kinda, oh, that's gonna be, I might get an okay kick. Come on, kick back. Oh, you son of a gun. How'd that, that's like such a sharp turn to the right, even though it doesn't seem like it would kick that way. So we gotta carry it to like 135. I hit it fast. And that came out way short. My goodness. We're gonna get lucky. No. I needed it to go just a little bit further. All right. Let's just get this hole out of our systems here, yeah? Let's just get this hole out of our systems with the birdie. And we'll move on to the second one. Well, what were we even making a fuss about? Huh? What even was the matter? Alright, come on, 5-iron. I know this isn't going to end well, but it's what we have to do. I pulled it. Man, that's been the miss. That's been the miss, is not getting out to the right where I want it. How it's going on, sweet. Badgers? I see, the funny thing is with that quote, I only ever think of I don't know if anybody's ever seen UHF, the Weird Al movie, but instead of badges, he does badgers. We don't need no stinking badgers. Because basically they're trying to do like a whole what's it called? They're doing like a variety show on their like local TV station, which is what the UHF is all about. They're doing some like animal related one. It's too far. Damn, I'm just gonna have to play these full breaks. There's no real way around that, I don't think. Okay, it's a great save. I just can't be putting myself in that position though. Got most of these Amazon ads memorized by now. Do you think, so I keep seeing that Adam Driver one. Do you think that they have more in the queue that they're gonna have? Like, I was waiting for more reviews. So far I've just seen one, but I'm waiting for more of them where Adam Driver reads the Amazon reviews. 'Cause it's not a terrible idea, I don't think, if you have the right lines for him to read. Alright, if we lose like 18 yards on this, say, comes up a few yards short. Punch it through a little bit. It's the right swing. Line looks pretty decent too. Nothing like de-lofting your shot and landing 2 yards short of where you thought you were going to. So you take the roll back down the hill. I de-lofted it. I really thought... Man. Not gonna lie, pretty surprised. Pretty surprised by that. I thought we had a lot better of a shot going there. And driver's pretty great for doing that too. Probably just the it probably is. But I feel like it's a decent bit. I feel like they could have had a good series. You do like 3 of them or something. Because the way I look at it, I feel like they've got to have other ones, right? You're gonna really pay them to do just the one. Normally they'll pay you, and yeah, they have them shoot a bunch of take a bunch of different takes. I mean, now obviously it's a different story if they only had like the one usable take, but that's great. I was playing that a little bit more out to the left, just for safety there. Didn't want to get beat by the wind. Little proximity. You love to see it. All right. I got beat pretty bad by the wind last time. I think it's because it's very high that I let that happen. So 227. I mean, this is gonna come up well short. Do I have a punch shot? I hit it fast. Maybe it's gonna feed a little bit to the right. I think that's the shot to take. I really do. And it feeds a little bit too, which is nice. I just don't love the way that I hit that. Alright. And then you get this sort of putt that really breaks at the end. See what we can do from out here. There we go. That's what we need. That's what we need. Well, I'm glad we hit tempo. Because if I hit that slow, we're off the fairway. But instead, we're lucky. We've got 226 yards to a back hole. I mean, this is going to be short. 258, high 240s. I guess you shape a 3-wood into this, right? Oh, come on. It's crazy because if that went in, it would have felt like an albatross, just because of how much club we're taking there. We'll take that birdie all day. We'll take that birdie all day. Yeah, you're taking a 3-wood into that close? Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Oh, I think I like the line. I don't know if I carried it far enough, though. No, it's gonna hang left? Oh, man. I should have put a little bit more backspin on it. I wasn't sure how much we needed. Let's see, if I full backspin this... Still need to take a little bit off, I think. Ah, man. Okay. Took a little bit too much off, but that's okay. Because we are up and we are in. Alright, this is, I don't know what it is about the setup with the very high winds, but this is the most scoreable the front nine has felt to me. And like, I know there's definitely more potential out there on 2 and 3. Like, I botched a few of the holes so far. 151. I mean, this wind is gonna play in. Dang. Took a nice hop for us. I definitely shortened it up too much. Not really. I mean, I knew that the wind was going to play it in, and I still don't feel like I really respected it enough. Almost load it. Almost load it. But we're in there. I think we've got to hit the bomb. Hitthebomb.com. Oh yeah, look at that draw around the corner. Just send it flying. 355 yards in the air. In the air. Oh, gotta prep your dinner, watch some hockey. Score better. I don't even know what he shot today. I was busy with work, I didn't catch the round. I mean, I saw the start of it, so I figure he shot pretty well in round 3, but yeah, he had like a crap ton of birdies and an ace to start the round. Shot 58, so he's at 30 under, okay. Yeah, I think I was only 1 stroke ahead through 2. Sandwich. I think we'll give it like a half backspin. Yeah. We'll give it like a half backspin. That felt good. Looks pretty good too. I was just afraid. I mean, it's a lob, or it's a sand wedge, so it wasn't the end of the world, but I was afraid of, with that tailwind, it just like really getting away from me, which is why I put the spin on it the way I did. Clearly looks like we could have gotten away with it. Closer to stock. But we'll finish at 7 under on the front 9, 6 birdies to end it. Pretty good way to turn things around. Ah, this is tough. Because if you're to the right, long uphill putt, It's downhiller from the left side, but left side seems the best way to get close, but maybe it's not about close, but I want to go after it because I have no self-control. 146. Well, you get 12. It's a gap wedge. You're not going to fully get that, but this is dumb. This is real dumb. You're trying to land it like in the rough to bounce onto the green. And of course I just hit it at the wrong angle. So now because of this, we essentially have to play this to like the front of the green here and high so that it just rolls to the right and gives us something short. Almost salvaged it. Ooh. Mitchkov assist. 4-4 flyers. Come on, boys. Alright, I think we have to take the big dog here. Too much wind not to. This is already gonna be a long second shot. You just can't force yourself to be taking some crazy short play. Alright, I think this 4-iron, I think we just need to play some loft into it. Maybe not as much now. Oh, it's still moving. Oh, if that's on the green, that's rolling on up. Okay. Let's give it where it rolls out just a little bit. Oh, I left it low. Came out a little bit short too, to be honest. That stinks. I thought that ball was gonna jump out just a little bit more. Alright. Well, it is what it is. Can only do with what we've got. Oh, come on, stay right. Stay right. The wind's moving it a little bit left, but can we get a kick back into the fairway? Yes. Green Bay fumbled. Detroit recovered right at the start of the second quarter. Is it still no score? Don't think I saw any sort of score update. "32 feet down, 86. That 8-iron is carrying a good way. I think that's short. Something like this. 7-0 Detroit, okay. That fast really changes. Fast really changes things. Okay, so we've got a 22 footer here. Doesn't move too much at the start, but it does go that last little bit. Nice, nice. Eagle putt. I didn't realize it was eagle until it went in, to be honest, but we'll take it. Troy scored on the open and drive. Been stop after stop since. Yeah, defensive adjustments and everything going on. As you would expect, though, right? Oh yeah, you're not going for that. Not at all. I hit that fast. My brain just said, no water, please. Kick right. I can live with light rough. Okay. That was bad. That was really bad. That was big mental error. 26. That's long. But we take this and we're... Well, actually, you're short, but it rolls. What is... I don't know what that one was about, though. I need that to slow down. Oh my goodness. I don't know what that tempo was. Like, real talk, I don't know what that tempo was. The first one I know was like a complete mental lapse, but that... Oh, I kept moving it. I kept tinkering. I had the right read, and then I took spin off, and I aimed even further. Alright. We'll take the par. Let's just wipe that. I don't know. I don't know what that was. That was getting all sorts in my head and then making mistake after mistake. There we go. That's a nice drive. It's exactly what we needed. Want Detroit to win? You just want Josh Jacobs from Green Bay to do well since he's one of your biggest fantasy sources? Yeah, but I don't want Detroit to win. Give the Eagles that 1 seed. Yeah, that would be nice. So this is gonna be like 144, and then you're gonna get that wind. I think I have to... Oh, baby fast. It's a too big a kick. Yeah, I didn't, That's not that bad. I hit that fast. I think we had the right read. Alright. Got a putt that is predominantly on the left to right with a little swing back at the end. You gotta be gentle, which means it's gonna snap way hard. Like way hard. Then it moves a little bit back at the end. No, I made one too many adjustments. Gosh, darn it, man. Outplaying myself now. Outplaying myself. We've had a few opportunities here where it's like we've had the right read and I make some sort of change and I get myself in trouble. Trust the gut. This is the one that you lose? I don't know, man. Hard to say. Really and truly hard to say. 270, 280s, 290s. Take just like a touch off of this. Just cut the wind. Oh, that's flailing too far right. Kick hard left. That's going in the rough. It's only light rough. I mean, I didn't want to play it out so far over the water. Didn't want to play it so far over the water just with everything, but... This is dangerous. Oh, please stop. Come on, man. Like, really? Like, I have to play it this short? Now I'm just frustrated. Now I'm just frustrated. Now I'm playing stupid golf. Come on, man. Didn't even put that much on it. Yeah, there you go, Doctor. The bot's not having any of your shenanigans right now. Sympathy ace? No, we're off to the right. In my head, that snapped on me. Yeah, I'm a little bit annoyed. I've played myself out of too many holes this round. Like, I know it's very high winds, like it's tough conditions. I feel like we played a really solid front nine, and then I just started to play myself out of a few too many shots. 75 or so, 85. Slowed it. Maybe that'll still be up there. Honestly, still not a bad eagle look. Still not a bad eagle look. Just need to make sure that we're far enough to the right, because if we do low side this one, it's gonna end up drifting pretty drastically. Am I really just hammering all of my putts? Am I really just hammering all of my putts? Or is it just that they're that fast and that downhill that I keep doing that sort of thing? I don't know what that input was, but it's gonna keep us short of the water, which is all we care about. water's so dangerous around here. I mean, these screens, I still can't believe that one hole. Still cannot believe it. I think we're gonna play stock 5. I think we're gonna play stock 5 and just be like safely out to the left. Whoa, okay. I thought we were gonna get rolled off. I did not think it was gonna come up that short. That was a severe misjudgment. Like, severe misjudgment. Short. Alright, well, we're consistent on the 9s, and we're consistent on the rounds should have been in the low teens, but we've messed something up in at least one of them. Because what did we do there? We're screens in reg, we were making long putts, missed a short one, put it in the water, that was the big thing. I think that round we played, honestly, pretty well. High defaults and very fast, so this will probably be firm. So yeah, we'll cruise on through round 4. Oh, that was bad. Maybe I should have taken the break now. So we'll cruise through round 4 and then we'll chill out for the rest of the night. But a pair of quite substantial fasts into the heavy rough, and we're out to the races here. This is why I normally don't go back to back on these rounds. Or at least, I think the hard part is we've got that little bit of mental head state going. Got that little bit of mental head state going with the way that the end of that round went. So now we've got, now we've got this putt for par, but the ball actually coming back right next to the hole to make things easy on me. Okay, let's settle down. Let's not overthink this. It's still golf. Hole by hole. You gotta have that goldfish memory. Like, we have to. Alright, this is high winds, so even though it's like 13-mile-an-hour wind, it's just gonna play different. It's just gonna play different. So we're gonna loft it. We're gonna turn it. We're gonna turn it a little bit more because we need to. Get it way out there. And then just get it drawn back towards the corner. Played a little bit too far out. That just rolls so much. It just rolls so much. There's part of me that wants to putt it, but I don't think I should. I feel like the putt's gonna be a problem. Okay. Better read, but still broke a lot. Oh, that wind's gonna hold it out. Come on, you need the heavy left kick. Get through it. Get through it. Alright, I'll take light. I'll take light, I'll take light. Obviously, still don't really want to be off the fairway personally. So we could go as low as here. We could go as high as like on that ridge. I think either way it's gonna roll more than I want to, so I'm gonna put a good amount of that into it. And then I think I can afford, I can afford to miss it to the right. We're gonna put it on a pretty good line though. Just so much steam. Okay, what if we try and putt it from here? Do we think that we'll fare the better? I underhit it. Needed just that little bit extra leg to get through the light rough. I mean, I think I'm just trying to take these rounds as like learning experience, you know? I'm just trying to take these rounds as learning. Okay. That's gonna go into the trees. Okay. I don't wanna play this partialed. I guess my fear is if we do lay this up the way that they want us to, that approach shot coming in is quite tough. But I guess it's also like if you put yourself back here, you could just roll it off the green anyway. I hate everything about it. I hate everything about it. So we're just gonna lay up on the fairway and just see if we can find something that gives us hope. Because it's a pitch shot, right? A little bit of wind. I think you want to give it enough spin so that it checks. I hit it fast, which I think is fine. There's a lot mentally going on with these shots. Like I could feel myself just trying to avoid going in the water at all costs, because we've been bit by it definitely way too much. All right, finally get a birdie on the card. Comes in the form of a putt made down the hill and breaking. All right, 175, 187. So that 9-iron's gonna land right in the front of that. So you gotta go 8, take a little bit off of it. Perfect strike. It's a little bit right. I mean, it's hard to get much better than that. This thing's all sorts of downhill. We're gonna have to make another bender. Back-to-back downhill benders? Okay. Touchdown Green Bay, scores now 10-7, Detroit leading. Alright, it sounds like it's a pretty good game. What is that? What is that, Colby? Went full set, like, okay. Suddenly we're getting some pretty nasty. Dang. Fight. All things considered, that's good touch, and it gives us a chance. Legitimately gives us a chance. There we go. Alright, saved the par. Jacob's got the touchdown too. Fantasy is looking a little bit happier. Are you feeling good about your matchups this week? I was gonna ask if you're projected to win, but I guess it's only Thursday, so I'm not really gonna know that yet. Unless there's just generic projections, I guess, out the gate, which there might be. I don't know, I haven't played fantasy football in probably a little over a decade, if I had to guess. It has indeed been a while. High wins. I mean, I would wager that this lob wedge is like just a bit past the hole. I hit it fast. Gosh darn it. Gotta get out of my own way here tonight. We're seeing downhill benders though. That's the weird part in all this. I don't know if it's because with them being downhill, they like force me to play more brake on them or what. But we're making it happen. Probably gonna win your matchup. Playoffs start next week and you're barely out unless your brother loses this week. More playing against him. Okay. Yeah, doesn't matter what happens with your week as long as he's not, you know, if he's winning. So yeah, I get you. Concerns are elsewhere than your team. Like obviously you want to get the job done, but looking like he's gonna win too. You never know, but yeah, it's probably, I mean, it's kind of like that's why you play the game. It's because you never know, but good chance. I know that Tribes League, they have the whole caveat that if your kicker misses an extra point, you lose 50 points. So it effectively loses you the week, unless something else crazy happens. Aren't doing anything. Yeah, that's always my fear. Like I've had one friend ask me about like if a spot opened in their league, if I would play, and I was like, it's like a twofold thing. There's so much there's so much work that I have to put into it, and then it's, you know, on the flip of it, you put a lot of faith in people that they're gonna stick with it, and it's not just gonna be, because every time I've ever played, most people have stopped by the end. That's just the way that it goes. I landed it too short because this is uphill, so I got the break right. I just took distance off of it. It was probably short anyway, but would love to leave myself inside of 25 feet, you know? It's because it wasn't downhill. It's because it wasn't downhill. That's the problem. Should have known. Should have known all along. We're only making them above the hole. 73, lose a few yards. Alright. Straight and fast. That's the double whammy right there. That is the double whammy right there. Just with these green speeds, I don't think I trust. I don't trust that it's not gonna just roll all the way off. But that seems to have been way too firm. What the heck, man? I pulled back on that default power. Ridiculous, dude. I just don't get... I don't get how the default power, if you pull back off of it and hit it, that it just... That was carrying so much speed. That's most unfortunate. That is most unfortunate. I mean, it is what it is. Obviously, I want to score as best as I can, but like... If that's how it's gonna go, that's how it's gonna go. Back in week 5, if you hadn't gotten a win, then you would have given up. Lost the first 4 weeks by 20 plus points and pretty demoralized. Yeah, I mean, that's tough too. Like, it's one thing if you're losing every week and it's close, but when you're getting blown out, it's like, okay. Clearly, I'm either very bad or just completely outclassed by the people that are playing. Alright, come back. It's gonna kick forward and right. Oh, but that's a shot. See, that's what we've been hoping for. That's what we've been hoping for. Yeah, tough goes. I mean, it's a tough course, and it doesn't help when we miss some of the swings that we do. And I know we've missed some putts, and like, that's gonna happen. Yeah, for me to be consistently making all the putts, but it's when all the other little things start to creep up on you. This is not gonna lose 20 yards, is it? Maybe it will. Just put full backspin into it, and then I slowed it. That was pathetic. Now I know it's the type of thing that if I went, like, it would definitely have rolled through, but can't be. Just can't be doing that. You just can't be doing that. Oh man. That would have been a steal of an eagle right there. That would have been an absolute steal of an eagle. Okay. I don't think... Yeah, you never... There was maybe one round where you could have argued. I think maybe round 2 you could have potentially taken a shot at the green and gotten away with it. You definitely cannot in this round or in round 3. That is to say, if you want to have any sort of shot. Alright, I'm playing this gap wedge pitch long and spinning it. That is not long, and that is definitely spinning. Took a little bit too much off of it. That's okay. Heavy left to right breaker. Tell you what, we are just... If it's not that little like downhill breaker, we're missing both sides. Not having a consistent miss. Actually, I guess it's been more on the high side than not. But the fact that we still get some low side ones on there is tough. 240, 228, 218, and then the wind. Oh gosh. I think you just take this. To be honest. I mean, I'm concerned about the line that took. But the fact of the matter is that wasn't even close. I mean, I think hybrid would have been too short. Alright, let's think about this realistically of like where this would go. Because we're losing a number of yards. Still doesn't check up enough. It's killing me. It's absolutely killing me how far some of these are rolling. There we go. Good adjustment. Man, it's still a par. Alright, we got 2 par 5s left. I mean, ideally we could get to 36 because that would just be consistency across the board, and you know, realistically had the potential to go for 40s. But let's just try and bring it home. Bring it home in solid fashion. Maybe we can make an eagle or two on these par 5s. I don't know how feasible that actually is. Like this one's not too bad. 63. And then you get about that 10 at the back. I mean, this is gonna be long. 148. 58. I think he put some backspin, really shape this guy, and then go from there. Oh, what is that shot, Colby? Just put it in the freaking water, you idiot. No, let's try it again. You're gonna hit your shot. What was that? So disappointed. We've had so many of those huge fasts this evening. That's just so bad on my part. That's just so bad on my part. It's unacceptable. The problem is that I care too much, I think. As stupid as a thing as that is to say, I think because of how much I care, that definitely plays some influence on how some of my inputs start to go. Because I'm not as loose and relaxed. So you start to force some more shots. If I could just play the round, and in the back of my mind, I had no idea that it was Plat. Yeah, I'm just playing another round of golf. I think we would play much better. I think that would be the case for a lot of people that brick too much at the start. We've been killing those putts. That one, however, snapped way too hard at the beginning. Way too good. All right. So now we need a miracle to get to 9 under on the round. Now we need an absolute miracle to get to it. 258. I mean, yeah. Now, like, I'm just playing stupid golf. I'm just playing stupid golf. I'm all worked up. But I have to remind myself, we made the cut. I have to remind myself that we made the cut. And that's why we're in this position in the first place, so. We can get annoyed all we want. But we have to take it in stride. We haven't played a competitive tournament in 2.5 months. So for us to go make the cut, and play still some solid golf, and it's just the mental that's getting in the way. That's all right. We're gonna show a little emotion. We're gonna use that to help us get better. All right. Brain is keeping me out of the water on this one, even though I think we were always sending it long. Your luck's run dry there, Doctor. It would indeed appear that way. But honestly, dude, that's a heck of a run. How does it? I took so much off of that. I took so much off. Alright. Alright, not the final round that we wanted, but you know, seeing the people at the very top only shoot 11 and a lot of 7-unders, and we shot 6 with the bogey. I guess we scored on that on that last round better than anticipated. So I think it's gonna be, yeah, we're gonna be at the back of the pack for the people that made the cut, but a cut made is a cut made, especially when it's top 55 and ties. No run that not Enduritize got though. Remember when Enduritize was like a multi-million? Like Enduritize had the most legendary of runs of gambling in this channel. It's pretty crazy what he was able to pull off. I forget what his all-time peak was, but it was pretty substantial. I want to say it was like 8 million or something. Like he got pretty far up there. He got pretty dang far up there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for Plat. We are not done with the stream. We'll come back. We're gonna cool down with some more society action. So stick around. We're gonna roll some ads here to kill the pre-rolls off. If you have not, please follow the Twitch. Sub to the YouTube. It would mean the world to me. All right, we're gonna roll the ads now, and I'll see you back here in like 3 minutes. Hi, not. It's raining. Ads. The ad stacks were pretty balanced there, I feel like. Pretty sure you're at your all-time peak. Yeah, I'd be nervous to go all in. I'd be nervous to go all in, especially being up in the top 10. I also think it's, you know, it depends on your mindset. I don't think I could ever go all in. Maybe do bigger gambles, you know, in some sort of way, like a couple thousands or maybe tens of thousands at a time, and in a way that, like, if you doubled up, you'd recoup your losses. I think we finished CC. I think we have a round of kinetic left. Yeah, so I think one thing that we'll have to do, one thing about having these lights is this room very much so has temperature flux, but we did just have fans installed because all the rooms just had like regular light fixtures. So now that we have fans installed, if I start to get a little bit warm, whether it be in the winter with these lights plus the heat, you know, can run the fan, or maybe I just close the heat vent during the stream, and then in the summer we'll have that. Hopefully that'll lead to some good temp regulation, because that's one thing that definitely feels to be troublesome at the moment. Because for me, temperature regulation helps immensely with tempo control. You want to talk about just like keeping all your variables consistent. You want to reach top 5, but your slow gambling method's pretty bad for that. Never betting more than 1K is no way to get rich fast. Yeah, especially considering top 5 is, it's not quite, I mean, 4th place is double what you've got going on, right? 5th place is a little bit behind that. Yeah, there's probably some happy medium. I would be interested if you like talk to ChatGPT, or if there's some sort of article on the math of like what would be the best way to approach 50-50 gambling. Because obviously it's 50-50, but there's probably, I feel like there's got to be some sort of methodology that ultimately has a decent-ish success rate. Alright, get this out to the right. Should kick left. Not too much left. Flyers went down 6-5 and then had to pull the goalie, lost 7-5. Good effort though. The hard part is going to be now we're going from very fast greens to moderate greens. Betting bigger right after losing, but that's all you getting, like 10 losses in a row. Yeah, I mean, statistically that can happen. That's why I'm saying, like, what's the, yeah, I don't know if there is a highest percentage chance type thing or not. Because, like, as it stands statistically, right, it's 50-50 on average, but if you have a streak of wins or a streak of losses, that could really really influence things. It's kind of the same way that like a sequence of return risk, you know, for any of you familiar with the statistics around retirement stuff. Yeah, you can pull out the same percentage each time, but if the market return is bad in the beginning, it really kills things, versus if it's good in the beginning. That little bit of fast, little long, little left. I think the thing with like Plat and stuff is a lot of times it's the way the holes are laid out, and it's the you tend to have longer courses, so you're forced into longer shots, so you're not missing tiny tempos on a wedge. You're missing that on a longer club, so that hurts. But I think just having, you have the firmer greens, you have the faster greens, those little misses turn into much tougher putts. Not bad, not bad. Little you just read, there's no real way to guarantee a way to tell on a 50-50. Shocker, at this point, you should just flip a coin. Heads you bet, tails you don't. Right, I mean, I guess it's 50-50, but the value, like when you attach values to it, it's the percentage chance is still 50-50, but the risk involved changes, and that's, I think, where the interesting piece of that equation lies. If that makes sense. Ah, man. Yeah, there's probably no, like, there's definitely no tried and true way. Yeah, I'd be delusional to think that. But I don't know. I just didn't know if there was a strategy surrounding it that would not guarantee anything, but like have your best chance of success with the numbers. I feel like this is still going to be short, but I just don't know. We're good. We're good. Help minimize loss instead of capitalized gain. Which I guess it depends on, like, I mean, that's probably the best way to look at it, though. Right? I mean, because max capitalized gain is the true gamble. But I suppose it really is like that the minimized loss is gonna maximize, I guess, your ability to gamble consistently. Right. You'll have funds to gamble, but beyond that, there's nothing of certainty. All right, pair of really bad tempos there. No fun in that. Minimize loss. Yeah. Minimize loss, don't gamble. It's facts. It is facts. But yeah, Knott's out there over 2 million. Obviously has had some, it's a combination of not having big wins and being here quite a bit. And Duratize is well down from his all-time high. I mean, that was years ago at that point, you know, at this point. But definitely crazy to think. Like, I remember I feel like he went on a streak where it was like 500,000, 1 mil, 2 mil, 4 mil, like, I feel like he went on this just insane run of all-in gambles that paid off. And statistically speaking, yeah, I don't think we're gonna see it again at that amount of points. Because the other factor with that is, like, to get the base number of points, I mean, obviously you're gonna have some gambling, but that is a ton of time both watched and subbed. I don't know what the bot's gonna tell me in terms of, let's go most points in dirt time. I mean, not the most hours, but 607 hours is still a good amount. Because 607, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, it's the 22nd most watched all time. Hindsight speaking, if you had done that with your 5-win streak, you'd be at 9.6 million. Yeah, I mean, hindsight is 2020. It's crazy. It's crazy what you learn and know with hindsight. That was fast. Yeah, fast is just where we're living right now. Fast is just where we're living right now. Oh no. No. I thought I had it. Thought I had it, man. being on the fairway, that is not a good lie. I mean, we're losing like 10 yards on the lie here. Like legitimately losing like 10 yards on the lie. 48, I mean. I don't know if de-lofting it was the right play. I'm hoping with the uphill that it is. Oh, that's some distance control right there. That is some distance control right there. Oh, I think I had mentioned it the other day, but so the playlist that we use it's all copyright-free music, right? That's the whole point behind it. With streaming to YouTube as well. As it turns out, it seems like somebody is like false claiming it. And I finally had a recent video that put the claim on it, so now I should be able to track down the specific song so I can report it. So I gotta get after that and do that after stream today. Dang. 2 in a row. 2 in a row. We were dropping them. We were pop lock dropping these. There we go. That's nice tempo. False claiming copyrights. Yeah, it's the same song though, so I don't know if they actually think they have a claim to it or they have some sort of automation or what, but it's just this one song. I think there was a second one at one point, but it's been consistently just this one song that keeps triggering it. So, the hard part is they need to know the exact song and everything in order to do anything about it. And so like so I'm doing more effort on my part because it has been the case that like I have the playlist on shuffle. Well, it's going to be quite hard for me to track down the particular song in a shuffled playlist, especially because the claims have come like months after the streams had happened. Now they're happening on all of them, but they are coming like months after the old ones. So fortunately this one showed up like a day or two after stream. So with that, like I've been playing the playlist in order, and it showed up from like a day or two ago. I think it was Return to Plat, so I think it was Monday's stream, or no, it would have been Tuesday's stream. So I'll go back to Tuesday's stream. I'll be able to look at the exact timestamp of it, and then kind of work out in the order of the songs which one it is, or at least where to start guessing. Yeah, what's up, Map? Strategy to bet small at first, then every time you lose, double that number until you win. Very small chance of losing everything, and you make a net game every time you win. Saw one where someone tried to copyright claim a song in a video. Only songs were from that video game being played. Copyright claim it back. Ten loss streak and then yeah. Doctor is notorious for having the worst luck. He did go on a nice little win streak today, but yeah, I would say he's managed to defy statistics. Not defy statistics, but you know what I mean. He's had some pretty rough goes of it historically here. To the point where I feel like at some point he may have actually thought that I had the bot coded specifically against him. That feels like it was firm. Because indeed it was. Pity on ice. Oh man. And instead of using the system in place from the game, I have my own coded gacha system that keeps track of every user and their sequence of losses. So if you hit a certain amount, you're guaranteed to win. Yeah, I've played, just on the topic of gacha pity systems, I've played gachas with no pity systems and it sucks. It's awful. Just go ages without hitting. Really, really the definition of discouraging. And like a why do I even bother? I don't play the game anymore. I think they added one though. I think they've added some sort of pity system since I last played it. A lot of circles on the scorecard, Lucas. Would you believe it if I said that we've missed a fair amount as well? That was bad. There you go, Lucas. I'm gonna blow the circles because of you. How dare you come in and ruin this very meaningful round of kinetic golfing? The commentator's jinx. Yeah, no, if I've missed, I've had just like ones where I randomly rip it mega fast. And that's all on me. Oh, we actually carried it to the fairway. I wasn't sure if 102 was gonna do the trick or not. Dang, not going for the 100K? I mean, when you got the funds, when you got the funds, you may as well go for it, right? Nice strike. Did not play that right at all. I played actually substantially more to the right. Dylan Gabriel hasn't thrown an interception. 875 straight pass attempts. Next pass in. Yeah. I forget if it was the Oregon-Ohio State game or what I was watching, but there was something like that. I was like, they're going to throw a pick, and then they did. Like, when they start giving those stats of, like, they haven't in this, and it's like a big game, I always feel like there's a higher chance than usual that sort of thing is going to happen. not. And Doctor, wow, the role reversal. The role reversal on that one. Hot dang. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Not loses the 100K, but more shocking than that is not, or is Doctor pulling off the 60K pull. Truly, truly impressive stuff right there. Holy cow. Holy cow. Yeah, I mean it doesn't, but he's also just, you know, he's coming down to Enduritize, and Enduritize hasn't been here in a long while. Long while. Let's see here. Enduritize. Last seen. I know this is like the really scary part that you guys probably don't realize with these bots. Last seen, I think that's 2021. I think the date order is kind of weird. No, 2020. It's day, month, year. July 2020. Yeah. (21-17) Green Bay in the lead. Yeah, this is the here I'll break the fourth wall here into the streamer world. This is the sort of stuff that you guys don't know. Look at this. You can see consort, you know, so I know the people that haven't been here since some of my first, I mean, my first stream was actually in June. I don't think I had the bot immediately. So this first set of people are probably people who were in like my first couple of streams, and I may have even gone back and added them. But yeah, some of the people that were like appeared very early on, never to show themselves again. Saw your name was up there, yeah. Last seen December 5th, 2024. Today. You've never raided? I don't know how this, I guess this does track the raids. The thing that's kind of funky with this, if you guys want to see, we're gonna break the wall here. Scotty is the all-time leader by double in raids. The thing that's funky with this though is the old host feature is not accounted for. So anybody that hosted back in the day before raids became the only thing, and I'm not gonna lie, I was a very late adopter of the raid feature. You have 3 followers despite never streaming in your life. The real question is, do you know them? Because maybe they're bots, but maybe they're people from streams you've hung around in, and they think you're interesting. Scotty getting that preferential treatment, SMH? Wait, he's getting preferential treatment because he's rated me more than double anybody? Hey, maybe people should raid me more, you know? Gotta fight for that treatment. (64.5% long putts for Turd. But the real question is, where is he on the leaderboard? Did he do anything with that percentage? 61, alright, not bad. Not bad. People I rated at the end? Oh, no. I don't know who my most rated would be that's who's rated me. I don't know if the bot has. I can try and see, because that's by users how many times they've rated the channel. Because technically I could host somebody. Technically I could host somebody and they could never have been to the channel, so the bot wouldn't know about it. That's pretty popular for kicking bots. Yeah, honestly, I haven't seen too much bot stuff recently. I think Twitch has been pretty good about taking care of them, or maybe because we haven't streamed in so long, like we've gone off the radar. Like that's also highly likely. So we're 6th in longest scoring shot, which is fine, that's whatever. Yeah, I mean, we definitely throw ourselves off of the fairways a good amount of the time. Or not fairways, but like we shank some attempts at the green, but you know, 7 eagles, no bogeys, 49 birdies. Like we played a solid tournament. I know it's only kinetic, but yeah, I don't feel like I've had too much issue with any sort of bots recently. Yeah, I'm trying to look at my stuff. I don't think it locally keeps track of who I've rated. I could probably, I mean, you'd have to like manually count it. I could probably look from like my mod actions on Twitch itself. I mean, I can see my subs in the bot, which I guess is something that I've never actually looked at. I've always kind of thought I had to go on Twitch to see that, so I guess the bot's keeping track, which is neat. Although on Twitch it actually gives you more info. Like you can see if somebody is somebody's on a recurring sub or anything like that. Yeah, this mostly has just the options for configuring a lot of things. I know some people that have like the notifications every time. I guess these are for if somebody follows or whatever, but I know some people have notifications set up for like just if somebody comes into the chat. Oh, there are built-in scripts. There's a betting overlay. Multi-stream, oh, that's if you're multi-streaming with other people. Giveaways, we don't do giveaways. Guess there's an extra slots game. Oh, I don't know, that's dangerous. That's dangerous. I don't think we're gonna... Yeah, we're not gonna go down that rabbit hole. I don't need your degenerate gambling habits to get any worse than they already are. Do not need that. That'd be very, very dangerous. Then it would just turn into the chat is completely filled with that all the time. All if FZ setting to see previous username, but if you change channels when you're following show up, you have no idea who they are since they changed names. Yeah, I've had that, cause what? There was, I guess FFZ had it. I didn't know that. I used to use Commander Root had a tool that you could like look up somebody's name and it would show like their previous name, and then you could just kind of keep searching it that way back. Maybe it had gotten better where it like would optimize show the list of previous usernames. But I think Twitch made him take down that tool because of like the data retention. Like I guess it probably broke some like GDPR data retention stuff. But I think that's such a dumb thing for Twitch to not have. All right, so let's see here. We got 63 in Kinetic. This is the most that I've played other societies in a hot minute. I think the only thing that I'm like struggling with is there's part of me that wants to play ranked, and there's the other part of me that's just like maybe kind of bored by it. But I don't know, like, do you guys think that we should do, I'm not saying necessarily tonight, but it's just like a general thing. Should we play ranked? Should we do true sim? Like, what's the kind of feel for how we feel some of the time? Yeah, so we killed Kinetic and CC, and then we had a couple of good rounds in Elite, and we gave away some stuff in Plat, but that's okay. Overall, not the worst thing. There's supposed to be some sort of like daily thing here, which doesn't come up on that 12 days of Swingmas. I don't know. Well, give me whatever the free thing is. An Adidas shoe bundle. Day 1 of Swingmas on the 5th. Well, I mean, it looks like it actually added something to my player. Yeah, I guess I'm assuming that the FFZ probably had to get rid of that information for the same reason. I think that's something really dumb. Like, Twitch should have some way to see what a previous username is. Also, there seems to be a bug here where, like, one of these gets cut off. I think it's like the 100th one gets cut off for some reason. Like, it stores the 99. The 100th one like doesn't funnel back up onto the screen. It seems like the problem, it seems like Twitch is investing like all of its resources into like all of the features and stuff that are coming out are related to this like guest star and shared chat and stuff, which I think the shared chat and shared viewership stuff for like dual stream things is probably a good thing, but I think they have stuff that's like too tied together, and so that becomes a little bit problematic, because then you have to like use these other features that you don't necessarily want to, and like I don't like this concept of like knock to collaborate. Like, I turn that off. I don't want people to go ahead and like start trying to ping me in the middle of a round or something, or like just in the middle of the stream trying to collaborate. FFZ got on top of it, so you can use both chat's emotes. That's pretty nice. That is pretty nice. So yeah, I think I think the real question here is like, we can play these other society rounds. I think maybe we'll start to play some True Sim. Maybe we'll do a round of True Sim after we play Plat and just kind of, we'll take it easy. You know, obviously I'll probably sweat it, but that'll be a good way to fill time and like extend the stream, because I want to stream more. I want to get more out of the time that we do stream. I just think I have to have goals set. So we're either gonna, and maybe we'll do, yeah, maybe we'll have like a warm-up round, Plat, and then, you know, True Sim and an impossible challenge attempt. And like, if we miss a cut, we can have more impossible challenge attempts. Like, we can do it kind of in that sort of way, and just have like every day have some sort of gauntlet, so to speak. Or we can do like Plat and 2 True Sim. Like we can, you know, and then leave it that we can do a couple of impossible challenge attempts, that sort of thing. Like I think there's a good balance to be had there. We just have to keep at it, find what that is, and I know once there's the new game, there'll be plenty of hype and things to do and grind, and there's a newness to it. Sure, yeah. I think that's cool. You can use both. Like I think collaborating is something that I've like always, I don't know, not thought about in the best way when it comes to Twitch, but I think there's also like a world here where we have maybe days where we join up with another streamer and, you know, we play some alts, we play some match play. Like you have some like casual little things in combined worlds. Detroit fans are so loud, almost caused a delay of game. Oh man. 21-24 Lions with 4 minutes left. 39 Green Bay 31. Oh boy. Oh boy. Tight game. Yeah, so I think those are my general thoughts on things. I think next week we'll try and expand upon some of those things. The hard part is I don't have a ton of friends to do the collaborative stuff with, so that may be tough, but we'll figure it out. Been a while since Thursday Night Football has had a good game. I mean, the Eagles-Commanders game wasn't... I mean, as an Eagles fan, I'm biased. You know, we won, so it's a good game. All right, I'm gonna stop talking all y'all's ears off. We're gonna end streams here for the week. Seriously, thank you guys all so much for hanging out. If there's anybody lurking around that hasn't followed the Twitch, hasn't subbed to the YouTube, I greatly appreciate it. We will be back next Monday. For the time being, we're gonna stick with the same stream schedule. Monday through Thursday, we'll be live sometime between 7:30 and 8. It's pretty much dictated by when I'm able to get my toddler down to bed, and then we get things prepped and we go live. So that's the schedule, and then from there, yeah, I'd like to go a little bit later than this 10:30 mark, but that's all part of like having the content laid out. So we'll tinker with some things. We'll see how it goes. We got a full week back in to streaming here. We made the cut. I'd say that's a very good way to return. Alright, we're gonna go say hello to an old buddy of mine. He is playing some Super Mario World ROM hacks. Say hello to Mr. Lazy Runs. He is good people, known him for a long time. You are in good hands. Have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe. I'll see you back here Monday night. Bye.